I get no points for loving you, hating you. Yeah.
Toxic Love Files, Part 7, The Stranger Behind the Door. The pounding on the door echoed through the house. "Police, open up!" Her heart raced as she stepped toward the door, tears streaking down her cheeks, phone still clutched in her hand. Behind her, he stood frozen, but not in fear of getting arrested. In fear of something else, something worse. She unlocked the door with shaking fingers. But the second she cracked it open, her entire body went cold. It wasn't the police. 2 officers stood there, but they weren't looking at her. They were looking past her, at him, and the look in their eyes wasn't confusion or concern. It was recognition. "Ma'am," the first officer said calmly, "step aside." Her breath caught. "Recognition? How?" He stepped forward, voice shaking. "Wait, I can explain. You need to get on the ground," the second officer said sharply, hand going to his holster. "Now." Her boyfriend, the man who had been lying to her for months, took one tiny step back into the shadows. Lightning lit up the room. And then the officer said the words that shattered everything she thought she knew. "You violated house arrest, James. Take your hands out of your pockets where we can see them." Her heartbeat stopped. "House arrest? James?" His name wasn't James. He'd told her his name was Tyler. She slowly turned toward him. He didn't look shocked. He didn't look embarrassed. He looked caught. "Baby," he said quietly. "Don't listen to them." But the officer cut him off. "Ma'am," he said, "how long have you known this man?" She shook her head, confused. "What are you talking about?" "He's my—" The officer's expression softened painfully. "He isn't who you think he is." Her stomach twisted violently. He stepped back further, his silhouette melting into the dark hallway. "Don't," she whispered. "Don't lie to me again." He swallowed, jaw tight. The first officer kept his voice steady. "Ma'am, he's wanted for identity fraud, domestic stalking, and violating a no-contact order. We've been tracking his phone for weeks." Her knees buckled. Identity fraud, stalking, a no-contact order. The officer continued. "The woman on that voicemail," he paused gently. "It wasn't a mistress." Her breath caught in her throat. She was his parole officer, warning him that he was too close to his violations. He wasn't supposed to be in any relationship at all. Her mind spun. Everything twisted. Nothing made sense. Then the twist of all twists hit. "Ma'am," the officer said softly, "you weren't supposed to know he existed. He was never allowed within 500 feet of you." Lightning crashed, and in that blinding moment, he ran out the back door, into the storm, into the darkness. The officers sprinted after him. She stood frozen in the doorway, her entire world tilting on its axis. He hadn't just lied about cheating. He had lied about everything. Not just a betrayal, a stranger, a criminal, a man she had never truly known. And now he was out there somewhere, running straight back into the storm. To be continued?